Alright, what's going on everybody in the Jason Nation? My name is Jason and welcome back to another top 5 video. In this week's top 5, we're going to be covering the top 5 worst designed Pokemon that are in existence in the 720 million Pokemon that there are. I'm just joking, there's only like 719, but these are the top 5 worst designs in my personal opinion. There are quite a lot of really bad designed Pokemon, but remember, these are all opinionated, and I personally think that these are the top 5 worst designed Pokemon for several different reasons. But anyway, guys, before we get into this video, don't forget to hit that like button down below if you are excited for this video, because I know you guys have been really excited for the new top 5 video, and you guys have been hyped for it all week. So like I said, don't forget to do that, and also don't forget to leave a comment letting me know what you want to see for next week's top 5 video, whether it be top 5 worst shinies, top 5 grass types, top 5, whatever. Just pick a top 5, leave it in the comment section below, and let me know what you guys want me to do. But without further ado, let's get into the video. So, in the number 5 slot, we have Cathagrius. Now, the reason why Cathagrius is number 5 on the list is because this thing, along with many other Pokemon in the 5th generation, really seem to lack in their designs. A lot of people may think it was cool how they incorporated real-life objects and things into Pokemon by making Pokemon based off those objects. However, I just think a coffin Pokemon is kind of creepy, to be honest. Now, I do think this one's design is actually kind of cool, but you know, it could have been a lot better in its design. The reason why I think that is simply there are tons of other Pokemon that are way better designed than this one. And it's just this Pokemon overall, yes, it may be extremely bulky and defensive, but looking at its design, they could have just done something a lot cooler. Like maybe even something that could have came out of the coffin like a mummy or an Egyptian creature of some sort. And it was like using the coffin as like a shell to haunt as its outer armor, I suppose. They could have even made it something like Zenmo Darmanitan, where it has different stats when it changes forms, or something similar to Aegislash, where it can change its form with a signature move or something like that. Now that would have been a cool idea for a Mega Evolution where it can actually come out of its coffin. However, I like this design, don't get me wrong, but I just think that this Pokemon is outclassed and outdesigned by many other Pokemon. Alright, now in the number 4 slot, we have Klefki. What else really needs to be said about this thing? It really is the definition of lack of design. Nothing against Nintendo or Game Freak on this one, but come on, Nintendo, really? A keychain with a lock hole as a mouth? I mean, this was one of the only things that they haven't already done. I just really can't stand this Pokemon's design because it's just the epitome of bad designs as a whole, and like, I mean, really? The next thing you know that they're going to make is a door Pokemon or a cage Pokemon. The only thing this Pokemon really has going for it is the fact that it is of the new fairy typing and the fact that it has godly defense, and despite its design, it's arguably one of the most powerful fairy type Pokemon as of the 6th generation. Alright, and the number 3 spot today, we got Slurpuff. Slurpuff. This thing literally looks like a shriveled up grandma that likes to bake cookies for you. Honestly, if this thing's a fairy type, then you can call me fucking Tinkerbell. This Pokemon stat-wise is absolutely horrible. The fact that this thing literally has 80s all along the board, and not even 80 in all of them, some of them are just 70s. Speed is literally this thing's worst stat, and its special attack doesn't even go over 300 when it's maxed out. Really, Slurpuff? Come on now. This Pokemon's design is so bad, it's literally a shriveled up grandma in a cupcake outfit with a cherry on top. Literally. In the number 2 spot, we got none other than Auromatus. Alright, this Pokemon. Oh god, this Pokemon! This thing is so damn creepy looking. Like, this thing like Slurpuff is another shriveled up looking thing. It literally just looks like a witch. I don't even know. Like, I'm sorry to the Auromatus race, but these things are just straight ugly, and straight booty for that matter. Do I even need to bring up the goddamn stats again? Aside from the fact that this Pokemon actually has decent HP, and all of its other stats are just straight garbage, making this thing about as useful as a used never mind. This thing could literally be Slurpuff's sister, except Slurpuff doesn't creep me the fuck out. This thing just scares me in ways Pokemon shouldn't. Nah, I'm just kidding. But in all seriousness, this Pokemon probably has one of the worst designs I've ever seen. I mean, look at it. It's like a fuzzy little bird witch looking thing with garbage stats, and it's a fairy type, and it has an ability that lets you heal the opponent sometimes. May as well slap a red bird outfit on it, teach a present, and call it a Delibird. I'm sorry, Shady. Alright, now the moment you've all been waiting for. In the number 1 spot, we have Iggy Azalea. I mean, in the #1 spot, we have Garbador. I just want to ask one simple question, Game Freak. Why the hell would you make a Pokemon that is literally made out of trash? Like, it has a pre-evolution that's a trash bag, and then it evolves into a goddamn pile of trash. Like, how the fuck in the first place was this thing even created? They say that phantoms and trevenants were created with the spirits of little kids who got lost and died in the forest, and their souls took over bodies of phantoms and trevenants. I made them their own bodies. As if that wasn't morbid enough, let's all take a moment to try and think of how a giant pile of trash became an animated corpse and turned into a Pokemon. How do you even fit this thing in a Pokeball? I mean, in the anime they said that you could actually smell the Pokemon muck through the Pokeball. If you thought smelling a muck was bad, the next time you see your friend and have a bet, make him walk out in public with a Garbador in his party and see how many girls and guys run away from his ass faster than little kids from Bill Cosby. Alright, you know what? Let's not even get into that. The point I'm trying to make is that who was the one who decided to flip a coin, and for heads they make a Pokemon made out of trash, and for tails they make another fire-fighting starter Pokemon? I'll bet you 20 bucks the coin landed on its side on that decision. Anyways, I'm done ripping on this thing for now. All I'm saying is that the 7th generation, if we get a mixtape Pokemon, I'm quitting life. Anyways, the honorable mentions for this week will be played in just a second, but before you go, don't forget to hit that like button down below. It would be greatly appreciated. I did spend a lot of time making this video, and it would mean a lot to me if you guys did that, because you know I always really appreciate your guys' constant support. Also, don't forget to comment down below what you want to see for the next week's top 5. This one was actually suggested by a very active member of the Jason Nation, Randy Guy Peters, and don't forget to do that, like I said, if you want to have a chance to be featured in next week's episode. Anyway, thank you guys, take care, and peace.